Marriage is supposed to be a bond of love, trust, and mutual respect. But what happens when that bond starts feeling like a transaction? One of the most unspoken truths is this: when intimacy becomes a favor, it kills desire. A man who receives kindness but continues to feel emotionally defeated carries a deep psychological burden. Every time he faces his benefactor, instead of gratitude, he feels shame and humiliation. That's why it is said, "Be careful of the harm that comes from those you've done good for." The same applies within marriage. When a woman begins to treat marital intimacy as charity, an obligation rather than a shared need, something inside the man begins to break. Instead of peace, he feels humiliation. Every attempt to be close becomes a battlefield in his mind. He sees disgust or reluctance on her face, and in that moment, his confidence collapses. No amount of pills can fix what rejection does to the soul. Many women never openly admit that they too crave intimacy. Instead, they use it as a tool of control, a one-way street where the husband is made to feel like a beggar. Over time, this creates a psychological knot that tightens with every cold glance, every sigh of reluctance. Countless men have confessed, "The moment I see my wife's face, all my desire disappears." Others admit they feel strong and alive outside the home, even in their 40s, but the spark dies the second they return to their marital bed. Clearly, the problem isn't physical, it's emotional. There's a bitter reality here. Men who seem impotent with their wives often feel fully alive with someone who values them. This isn't about lust, it's about dignity. There's an old Arabic proverb that says, "Even if you force a woman into heaven, she'll remember what you made her endure." When a wife uses intimacy as leverage, making her husband bow in guilt or submission, it poisons the relationship. What should have been an act of love becomes a negotiation, just like a bad deal with the IMF. You hate them, but you still keep asking for the next package. When intimacy turns into a weapon, marriage stops being a sanctuary and becomes a silent prison. Those who can't break free learn to live in emotional exile. Those who refuse to live that way, well, you'll need a shining lamp to find them. Be prosperous and share happiness.